Morning, guys. Today, welcome to Newcastle Fan Talk. Today, we're going to talk about something which is a nice thing, I guess, is basically the increasing number of new managers who are ex-Newcastle players, which is something to be, I guess, good for us. I think there was a dearth before. A lot of people expected the entertainers team of Kevin Keegan to develop a lot of managers, but it didn't quite happen. However, recently we've seen quite a few new ex-Newcastle players becoming managers. So we'll just go through a few of them. So the first one we saw recently was Jonathan Woodgate, arguably our best centre-half of the last 20 years. In my opinion, the best centre-half we've had. Very injury prone, unfortunately, in his playing days. I always felt that when he played, the team was so much better. He made the likes of Titus Bramble, Andy O'Brien look really competent defenders because they had someone who was directing them, leading them, and when he wasn't there, we really struggled. He's just become manager of Middlesbrough. 39 years old. He was a coach under Tony Pulis. It's his hometown club. He's gone in at Middlesbrough. Be interesting to see what he does. Obviously, Middlesbrough just missed out on the playoffs. Got a very good owner, one of the better owners. Has also given an opportunity to the likes of Aita Karanka and Gareth Southgate, of course. So Woodgate will probably be thinking, "Oh, this is a great opportunity to show his management skills." So it'll be interesting to see what happens with him. And I think because he's been involved in the coaching there, he'll be someone who's willing to bring in young players. The other one we've had announced maybe a week ago or so, Mike Williamson. Obviously played as centre back a lot during the Pardew era. It also played a part when we got promoted. He's gone in at Gateshead. He's had a lot of links with the North East, and his first management job is at Gateshead. Be interesting to see how he does. He's someone who has played in most levels really in the English league, so he'll be quite adept to managing Gateshead. And he'll be hoping to show. A lot of people criticise him as a player for Newcastle. For me, he wasn't a great player, but he kind of got scapegoated towards the end of his Newcastle career, when I actually think Colaccini was pretty shocking as well. But I think because Colaccini had been so good at a stage that we couldn't lay into him, and we kind of used Williamson more as a scapegoat. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. Lee Clark, obviously he's been the manager before. He's gone in at Blythe Spartans, previously managed the likes of Bury, Blackpool and Birmingham. I think he'll be really wanting to do a good job there, because I think he's reaching that stage where he's been through a lot of jobs, and there's starting to be that he's got more failures than successes. So he'll really need to do a good job there to rehabilitate so he can get a league position again. So he'll be hoping that works out for him. We've had Joey Barton, who's gone in at League One, Fleetwood Town. I find it amazing that he got a job. I'm not sure if I was a player I could listen to Joey Barton's advice. Great player. I have no problems. I thought he was a great set-piece deliverer. Could take great free kicks. He really did help get the best out of Andy Carroll and Kevin Nolan, especially the first season after we got promoted the first time. But as a role model, as a boss, as someone I would look to, I'm not quite sure I could listen to Joe Barton. You only have to look at what happened at Barnsley. Obviously, this is being all refuted, but there seems to have been a scuffle. And also what happened on a stag party where people get arrested. To just question whether, Joey is probably the best person to lead. Saul Campbell, whether we describe him as the next Newcastle, he only played like 8 games for us, I think. But he's obviously done a very good job at Macclesfield Town. Managed to keep them in League 2. Now, the reason I think it's good for us is because there's going to come a time when Newcastle need to get a manager. Hopefully not now, hopefully Rafa stays. But having a wad of managers who've played for the club and who are doing well in management jobs would be great, so that we have a bit more choice, because it is nice to get a manager who has a connection to the club, whether they're from the area or they've played for the club or they know the club well or they've supported the club. So hopefully some of these lads do a good job, and are available down the line, so they are potential future Newcastle managers. Just wondering what you think out of those, the ones I've mentioned. So Woodgate, Williamson, Lee Clark, Joey Barton. Let's throw in Kevin Nolan and Saul Campbell in there. Who do you think overall will have the best managerial career? I don't know why. I just think Jonathan Woodgate is going to be a really good manager. I think out of the lot of them, I think he'll probably be the best. So yeah, let me know what you think. Who do you think is going to be the best, out of those ex-Newcastle players to become a manager? Please hit the subscribe button. Trying to build the channel up. Need more subscribers. I'm going to keep producing regular content. Thanks very much.